Hey y'all, my name is Chris Stingline, and today I'm going to be talking to y'all about the properties of an atom. So first off, I could read y'all the dictionary definition of an atom, which kind of doesn't help us, but it can start. It's a good place to start. So the dictionary definition is a noun, the basic unit of a chemical element. So that says something, but we kind of need to dig deeper to fully understand what an atom really is. So say you take this piece of paper, all right? And you can't do this physically, but if you were able to keep splitting this piece of paper in half and splitting it in half, theoretically, if you kept splitting the piece of paper in half, you would be left with a singular particle that could not be split in half anymore. That is the atom. So, what exactly is in an atom? The atom consists of three main parts. First off, as in this diagram, as you can see, is this red gummy right here. This right here is an electron. It's a negatively charged particle within an atom that is on the outer shell, as you can see. It's not touching anything as it seems, but what an electron does is it runs across the atom in sporadic ways and bumps into one another and kind of it's just there and it's chaotic. All right. So it's on the outer shell. Next up is in the inner shell, we have protons, which I represent with these blue gummies. Wait, side note, if y'all didn't know, these are Gushers. Best thing in the world. Childhood, don't at me. Okay, so anyways, the blue guy right here represents a proton. A proton is a positively charged particle within the nucleus of an atom. The nucleus of the atom is the main densest part of the atom where the mass is. I forgot to mention earlier, the red guy, the electron, it is charged, but it has no mass almost, or little to no mass. So that's why it's able to move freely about the atom. But what keeps the electron in line is the blue guy, the proton. Like I said, proton positive, electron negative. So these guys are attracted. So that's what keeps the electron within the atom. Thirdly, we have this green thing. I haven't talked about it much yet because it doesn't seem like, what is this? It's a neutron. A neutron is neutrally charged, so it has no charge. It doesn't react with anything. But what it does have is it has mass, unlike the electrons. But similar to the proton, it sits in the nucleus, which is the densest part of the atom, because it has mass. So now that y'all have the three basics of the atom, we can go into the properties a little bit. So for my model, I made a helium atom, He. So the first pretty important basic is the atomic number. What the atomic number is, it's pretty basic. It's pretty simple. You see how there's two blue guys in there, and that's the two total number of protons. And the atomic number is just the number of positively charged particles in the atom. So the atomic number for a basic helium atom is 2. There's 2 blue protons in there. Next up, we can describe another pretty critical part is the atomic mass. Now see, this is where neutrons come in. Like I said earlier, electrons weigh little to nothing, and that's why they're not in the nucleus. But in the nucleus, we have protons and neutrons, which weigh a considerable amount compared to electrons. So in order to find the atomic mass, you basically just count the number of things in the nucleus. So we have 2 blue guys, 2 green guys, and those make up the nucleus. And the atomic mass is 4, obviously. So there's 2 neutrons, 2 electrons in that. So you got just an atomic mass of 4. I hope you all found this helpful. It was just a quick rundown on the basic properties of an atom. Yeah, cheers, guys.